Hi and welcome to yet another class on grammar. Let's learn tenses. And in this, we're going to take up the part one now. I'm not doing all the tenses in this class. We'll do part by part and try to understand and do some worksheets and activities before we move on to the part two. Sentences. What are the different type of sentences we have? Now let's see the box. On the left hand side, you see you have present tense, present, past, and future tenses. Present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Then you have past, which is normally about already happened. In the first case, the present, that is, which is happening now, which is taking place now. Past is about yesterday. Past simple, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. Future, which is about tomorrow. Future simple, future continuous, future perfect continuous. It's future simple, future continuous, perfect future continuous, perfect future, and then future perfect continuous. Now let's take up one by one. Present simple. What is present simple? Explaining it in a simple language, very simple. Try to understand, read and understand what I am communicating. The present, the simple present is a verb tense with two main uses. We have two main uses in this. We use the simple present tense when an action is happening right now, or when it happens regularly or increasingly, which is why it's sometimes called present indefinite also. Depending on the person, the simple present tense is formed by using the root form or by adding s or es to the end. Two main uses. One is which is happening now, or which is happening regularly. On the regular basis, you do it every day. So then it becomes a present simple tense. And depending on the person, the first person, the second person, and the third person, we add s or we add es. Now let us see some examples. That is subject plus verb. Subject is, it can be I or it can be you. Verb is an action which is happening. We know what we have learned. What is a verb? Verb is something which is where action is happening. Now let us see with an example. I drink coffee every morning. I drink coffee every morning. Now what is the verb in this? The verb is highlighted in the red. Coffee every morning. Coffee every morning. So this is a regular habit. This is the second use which I am talking about. This is a regular habit. If I say I am drinking coffee now, that is, it's happening at present. I drink coffee every morning is a regular practice, a regular habit which I am doing every day. Sandra works as a teacher. Sandra, a teacher, she works as a teacher. Continuously, she is working as a teacher. So there are two examples. In the first one, I drink coffee every morning. In the second one, Sandra works as a teacher. Now here, I have added s to work because I'm talking about second person. She. I'm talking about a second person. Sandra is she And so she works as a teacher. Instead of that, I've said Sandra works as a teacher. So when you're talking about the second person, you always have to add yes. Works. If I'm talking about myself, that is the first person, then I say I work as a teacher. Sandra works as a teacher because she's the second person. Few more examples. Habits and routines. As I said, my habit is drinking coffee every morning, and I have a routine of waking up early. So that is, I drink coffee every morning. Pauline goes to church on Sundays. Every Sunday he goes to church. Children often play video games after school. So these are all actions which are happening as habits, as routine. I drink coffee every morning, it's a habit. Pauline goes to church on Sundays, it's a routine for him. Every Sunday it's a routine, it's fixed. He's fixed it that he goes to a church on every Sunday. Children, after going back from school, they play video games. So the verbs here, if you see, are in red: drink, goes, and play. So these are habits. So when you're talking about habits, I pray 5 times a day. This is I pray 5 times a day. If you're talking about second person, Abdul prays 5 times a day. Abdul plays 5 times a day. That is the second person. Now, if you're talking about there's a third person, Muslims believe in Allah, they pray 5 times a day because they're talking about so many people. They are Indians. They are Indians. They sing Janagana Mana as national anthem. It can be, a group of people standing there I'm talking about. They are Indians and they sing Janagana Mana as their national anthem. So this is a habit, a routine which is happening. They are Indians. They celebrate their Independence Day on 15th August every year. It's a routine. It's a fixed day that on 15th August Independence Day is celebrated. So habits and routine. I drink coffee every morning or I go for a walk every morning. Pauline goes to church on Sundays. Sita goes to a temple every Thursday. Abdul prays 5 times a day. It's fixed. Children often play video games after school. Rajesh and Abdul play badminton every day after the work. So these are the different examples which have present simple. They are happening regularly at regular intervals or on fixed days. So that is routines. Facts. Now at times we also use some facts. Now this is a fact, means this is something which is fixed. Sandra works as a teacher. You cook very well. I'm talking about somebody and you say you cook very well. Water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. Water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. These are three statements or three sentences which has got fact in it. There is some information in it. The first one, we know that Sandra is working as a teacher. The second one, we know it's you cook really well. Third, I'm talking about a third party. It water. It so water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. Now, how to form a simple present? In the simple present, most regular verb use the root form except in the third person singular. See, the first person I said I. I am the first person. If I am talking about myself, I become the first person. Second person singular. Singular. Second person. I am talking about you. So I write, you write. Third person. When two of us are there and the third person is not there, we are talking about somebody who is not present. Then we say he, she, it. He is for a male, she is for a female, it is for some items, or we're talking about the world, or we're talking about something in nature, so it becomes it. Plural, singular and plural. Singular is one, plurals are more than one. So first person plural, we write, we write. Second person, you write. The third person is they write. So we're talking about third person is always remember somebody who's apart from me and you, there is a third person, right? So they write. So let us see verbs. Third person singular ends with es instead of es. Typically, these are verbs whose root form ends in o, ch, sh, th, ss, gh, or z, right? Like first person, I go. Second person, you go. Third person, it is he, she, it. He goes to church every Sunday. In the first person, we go to the park every evening. Second person, you go. And the third person, it becomes they go. So these are when do you add es. The third person singular always ends with es. Not in the first and the second. It is not I goes, you goes. No, I go, you go. Or we go, you go. And in the third person, it is he goes to the church every Sunday. He goes to the park every evening. So this is the present simple where the third person singular ends with here. To ask. Ask, do not ask. Work, do not work. When it is a third person, S is added. When I say I will ask a question, you ask me a question. Do not ask me anything. I work in a factory. Do not work today. If I am talking about a third person, asks, does not ask. He doesn't ask me at all. Work. He works. Like I said, Sandra works as a teacher. Does not work. He does not work at all. Call. Calls. I will call you today. Do not call me. I'm talking about myself. So do not call me. I'm talking about myself. I'll call you today. Calls. He calls me every day. He. I'm talking about the third person. She calls me every day. She does not call me at all. She does not call. He does not call. Use. I use close-up paste. I use close-up toothpaste. I do not use Colgate. Or I do not use this pencil. Uses. What are the uses? Like, he does not use. He uses. He uses this pencil. Who uses this pencil? I'm talking about somebody else. Who uses this pencil? Who uses this table? He uses this pencil. To have. Have and has. When you're talking about I'm talking about you, I use have. When I'm talking about he or she, it has to automatically become has. I have 100 rupees. Do you have 100 rupees? You have a pencil, right? You have a red color bike. I have a red color bike. He has a red color bike. I'm talking about the third person. I have a red color bike. You have a red color bike. He has a red color bike. I have a green color purse. You have a green color purse. She has a yellow color purse. So it's a difference. She has. She does not have any money. I do not have any money. You do not have any money. I do not have any money. And I'm talking about the third person. You see, in the third column, he, she, it. When he comes, when does he come? He comes when the person is not there or when the person is standing very far. He's standing there. You're here, he's standing there. I'm here, she is at home. It is on my table, go take it. Somebody is going to come and ask you, sir, where is your mobile phone? It is on my table, go take it, go bring it. It, an item. He, she is a human being. So it has, sometimes we use it for living things also. An octopus is a sea animal. It has 8 hands or it has 3 hands. It has 4 hands. Cow is a domestic animal. It has 4 legs. It has 4 legs. I have 2 eyes. You have 2 eyes. So this is how most of us make mistakes using these tenses. Sometimes sometimes it is present continuous, you bring it into simple present, or it is sometimes in the past you make it in the simple present. So be very careful when you are using the tenses. Continuous now. The present continuous verb tense indicates that an action or condition is happening now, frequently, and may continue into the future. In the first case, it was happening now, or it is regularly happening. But here, it can continue in the future also. It can continue tomorrow also. I am writing a letter to my grandmother. The present continuous formula to be, am, is, or plus a verb. Verb is a present participle. How do you form it? You add a subject and then you add a verb. Then present. Uncle Sam is cleaning the car. Uncle Sam is cleaning the car. They are eating at Scott's favorite restaurant today. This is present. Continuously it's going to happen. I'm writing a letter. I'm writing. Writing is not just one job. It takes time. It's continuously happening. Cleaning is continuously happening. It will take time. It is happening in the future. It can get extended to the next 1 hour. Future. They are eating. They might go in the evening. So they are eating at Scott's favorite restaurant today. Let us see. The first person, the second person, and the third person. We are using the pronouns here. I am. When you use I, it has to be am. I am writing. When I'm talking about you, he is writing, or he is watching. She is watching a television serial now. What is he doing? He is watching IPL tournament. What are they doing? They are walking. What are they doing? They are watching IPL tournament. We, we in the sense it's include. I am there, you are there, and there is a third person included. So when all of us are included, it automatically becomes we. You, you are walking. We are walking. We are going for a movie today. They are. We are going for a movie today. It is happening in the future. It's continuous, present continuous. They are walking. Action happening now at the time of speaking. I am writing a letter right now. We are having breakfast. It is raining cats and dogs. Cats and dogs is a Greek phrase. Cats are dogs are, and it's normally used as a phrase and when it is raining. It's heavy raining, too much of rain, it's non-stop raining. So you say it is raining cats and dogs. So I'm writing it is raining continuously happening. It's going to happen. We don't know when it is going to stop. I am writing a letter. I don't know when it is going to stop. We are having breakfast. I don't know when I'll end up my breakfast. It may take 15, 20 minutes or half an hour. So at the time of speaking, there are some temporary activities which are happening and which can end after some time. Cyril is learning to play guitar. So once he's finished learning, he'll stop. Once he learns, he'll stop learning. He's going to the classes. Once the course gets completed, he stops. I'm watching the IPL tournament. This is a temporary. That IPL tournament, the minute the IPL tournament gets over after 21 days or 40 days, I'm not going to watch IPL tournament anymore. My sister is staying with us for 1 week. My sister has come from a different place. She's staying with us. She has come as a guest. She'll stay for a week and then she'll go. So it's a temporary activity. So present continuous. My sister is. Sister is. I am. Cyril is. So talking about second person, third person, it becomes is. If I am talking about myself, it is am. I am. I is watching the IPL tournament. It's a wrong statement. I am watching the IPL tournament. My sister am staying with us. No, my sister is staying with us. If it is more than one person, my friends are staying with me for 1 week. My friends are staying with us for a week. My friends have come. It can be more than a friend. It can be 4 or 5 of them. So my friends are staying with us for 1 week. So this is temporary activities. Changes taking place now in the environment or in the society. There are a lot of things which are happening and which keep changing very often. For example, online classes on YouTube are becoming popular these days. Now, these days, online teaching is becoming popular. So, online classes on YouTube are becoming popular. We're talking about something else. The price of petrol is increasing very often. If you see the price, the cost of petrol is increasing every 15 days, every 1 month, every 2 months. So it is change is present continuously, it is changing. Scientists say that the earth is getting warmer. Scientists say that the earth is getting warmer. So this is a change which is continuously happening about in the world. So we have done present simple and present continuous in this session. We'll do some activities and worksheets on this present simple and present continuous, and then we come back to the next tense. Thank you.